Hello again, Storage Chasers. Welcome to another video. Today's video will be a little bit different. As you can see outside, it is raining. We got the truck, got the trailer, got stuff in the trailer. Can't get it out because you can't lay it out and go through it because it's raining outside. So what does a Storage Chaser do when it is raining outside? Well, we sort and post things. Got shoes, all kinds of stuff to sort through. This is one of the tedious things. They don't really show you a lot on Storage Wars, but have to go through each one of these little shoes. We got these a few units ago in all together in one unit actually. All of these toddler shoes came in one unit, and what we have to do is we have to look them all up by the size and the type, and I'm writing down little tabs that show what the number is on it and the size of them, so that I can then look them up on eBay and see what the price range is for them, and then I've got to post them up by, of course, writing a description, posting the pictures up, and waiting for them to all go live and hopefully get sold. It's very time consuming, as you can are probably well aware, and you know, like I said, sometimes it's easy. Most of these are like Nike Air Jordans, Air Force Ones. They got some little baby Timberlands here. These ones are fairly easy. You know, we cleaned them up the best we can. We're just going to post them and see what we can get for them. But then there's other, you know, things that we do when it's raining outside as well. We do other research. We have our eBay station here. We have some items that we have listed for eBay that we're packaging up to get sent out. We have some other stuff that's already packaged up, waiting for payment to get listed. Over here I've got my box of a bunch of Barbie dolls. I've got the totes down here on the bottom. The blue tote has Barbies in it, as well as up here has Barbies in it that I have to research. These are all the Gone with the Wind series. I got all 4 of the Scarlett O'Hara ones, you know, in the box still. I have to research them, see what their value is, so that I can get those posted. It's a big pain, I know, but it's part of the process. Okay, now for the next item I'm going to have to go through is you also acquire a lot of electronic items when you do this type of business. So when it's raining outside, that's a good day to also sort and test a lot of the electronics that you get. We have a lot of we get a lot of DVD players and stuff like that, so those have to be tested. But I also get a lot of these flat panel TVs. Some good, some bad. I've got 4 of them out here right now that have to be tested. The larger one I've already tested. It's got a small crack in the corner. Still works. It's just got this little blurb on the corner. So I may still try to post it, or I may take it to the flea market to sell it. We have to decide on that. You also have a lot of games that we have to go through, and some of them have boxes, some of them don't have boxes. So we kind of check them out and see. You know, a lot of them are like dirty and they got scratched up. I don't know if they'll work or not. I don't have any idea how these things function. I don't mess with any of the video game systems, but I can tell you that I do have a box of Xbox 360 games here with a couple of these little memory doohickeys. I've got some PlayStation 1 games. Then I've got PlayStation 2 games, which will be all of these here. I got PlayStation 3 games, which is this stack here. And I got PlayStation 4 games, which are all these here. I have in here as well, I do have some Wii games in here with whatever this active personal trainer thingy is. I also do have the Wii system in here with its stand and its power junk in here, so I'm going to have to plug it up and try to figure out how this stuff works. I also have an Xbox 360. I think it's upside down. Yeah, I've got an Xbox 360 in one of the units. It has some controllers here that have X's on them, so I think that they go with it. And I got this doohickey, and I got some plugs. And then this bag over here has a Wii system. It also has 3 of those big thick white power pads for, I guess, surfing or something. Then it's got these Dance Dance Fever pads. I got 2 different ones of those, a bunch of little steering wheels, connectors, stupid thingies that I have no idea what they do. So those have to be tested. So yeah, I got 2 Wii systems, an Xbox 360, the Wii system, and I do have somewhere another system. It's probably in the box here too, but I've got VCR DVD combo that I have to test, and I know I have a PlayStation 2. Maybe it's in this box. And yeah, I got a here we go, a PS2. I knew I had one in there, so I got that in there. I've got some games for your PC. Got a bunch of those we have to go through. Whew. And then of course we've got our regular DVD movies. Most of them I've already gone through. This is just a booklet of them. Nobody wants to buy loose movies. Even if they're in a book like this, people will not want to buy them. It's crazy. Even though they're perfectly fine movies, if they're not in their original box, people don't want to pay, you know, even $1 for them. So I try to put them in a big thing like this, and I'll try to sell this for like 10 bucks. That's all I'm asking, 10 bucks, and there's probably close to, I want to say there's probably close to 60 movies in this folder right here. Maybe even more than that. I'll actually have to count it, but yeah, I'll try and sell it for 10 bucks, and people will still pick through it, dig through, and try and buy individual ones, or they'll want to trade one that's in here with one that I have in a box. And yeah, it's a big pain in the butt out here, but I did have to go through that. We got a bunch of 2 units. We ended up with a whole bunch of pens and markers and crayons and colored pencils. So one night when I was sitting here, I also sorted out all these so they can be separated in little bags, so we can actually sell these at the flea market too, because we try to recover any money we can from any of the units we can, depending on what we're buying. Now of course there is a lot of loss as well, but this is the main things that we're trying to recoup. Now, of course, we also have all of the things that we have listed on eBay, and you have to store those items because they all won't fit into, unfortunately, in a large warehouse, which we don't have. We have our house. So we have some clothing and things like that we have listed online. They're all piled up in here, ready to be bought and shipped. We also have, in this big old bag here, is a wedding dress that we have for sale right now. And it is on Marketplace. I have a few items in here that aren't listed for sale yet, but like this old crate here, I just think it's kind of cool, so I'm kind of thinking of keeping it as a display piece, but then again not. I've got all these cake pans here. These are all listed on eBay right now and ready to go, hopefully soon. I have a humongous telescope here. I have the booklet that came with it and everything else. Don't know enough about it to where I can sell it. I have to find a person for that, just like I do with the Barbies. If I need to, I have to find somebody for that. But yeah, everything else we go through, we sort, we list, and then we just kind of pile it up. This is one of our mannequins. We probably have about 10 of these that we use for posing pictures for our different clothing that we're trying to sell. Again, got some more items up here that I have listed on eBay right now. This really cool little espresso set. 24 karat gold on the little handles there. Didn't even know that until I looked it up. We were just going to use it for the platter. We found out the platter wasn't really silver, or we didn't think it was silver, but we looked it up, said, hey, there's some money in there, so we're going to do that. Got this little purse here. Has a little emblem on there that everybody recognizes, hopefully. It says Harley Davidson Motorcycles, little purse. People say, yeah, you can sell Harley Davidson stuff, sells really quick on eBay. Well, no, it doesn't sell really quick on eBay, even if you have it only marked down to like $20 or $30 for something like this. And all the rest of them are selling for 50 and 60 bucks. It just doesn't sell. You just have to wait, and you got to be patient. And then, of course, there's other things that you have to find out about more, like the green glass things, and I mean, just like cool dishes like this. You got to look them up, research them. And that's what you spend your downtime on when you're not actually looking at units, buying units, picking up units, sorting through the other stuff of the units. Then you're here and you're stuck like this in your office or in your hole, enjoying the day, listening to the rain, and listing a bunch of shoes on eBay. And of course watching your lava lamp. You know, anybody that does this should have a lava lamp. It is the coolest thing. You can just sit there and stare at it for hours and lose your train of thought. It's great. But just thought it would be an interesting video so you guys can see kind of what somebody that buys storage units does in the downtime. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Please like, share, subscribe, all of that fun stuff. And as always, we will talk to you later.